Hey there. I wanted to take some time at the beginning of this new year to chat with you about the concept of how old you are versus how old you feel. So in today's quick video, we're going to give this a little look through to talk about the possibilities of what we might be doing as we age to do it in a better, more successful way. So let's do it. So how old you are. There is a biological age. You were born on a certain date. The number that is on your license, that is on your birth certificate to demonstrate how old you are. I mean, there is a reality to how old we are. That reality and that number is just like a lot of other numbers in life. It doesn't seem to match. You know, the weight that you are often doesn't match the way that people feel, or the amount of money you have often doesn't match the way you feel about your finances and the way that you want to feel about life. So numbers can be kind of tricky. And age is an especially tricky one because there's so much stigma, so much bias, so many societal norms and expectations and just all this crud that gets in the way, so that when you look at your age, and when you're young, you're not old enough and you can't do these things and your age is wrong. And then as you start getting older, somehow the number is wrong still. When I talk to people, I talk to my patients, I talk to my friends, I talk to myself, and generally people don't feel the age that is designated by their date of birth. People often feel a different age. I don't feel 50. And 50 doesn't have to feel any certain way, but it does from society's standard and from the filters that we put on ourselves. Oh, 50 is a big year, you know, and there's like the black birthday decorations, the over the hill stuff, and the death is waiting for you around the corner, whatever. So when I talk to people and say, here's your biological age, but how old do you feel? Most people feel younger than their biological age. But on the flip side, sometimes I talk to people and I say, well, how old does your body feel? How old do you act? How old is your brain working for you? And they go, oh, I'm so creaky. I'm 35 years old, but I feel like I'm 50 or 60. I get out of bed and I wrench my back, and I was running through the yard the other day and I tore my hamstring. So sometimes there's a reverse phenomena where you are a certain age, but your body or your brain seems to act older. Wow, I used to be able to remember things so well. I could think of people's names so well, and now I can't. I feel so old in terms of the function of my body. Or even in terms of kind of the social aspect. Like, God, when I was younger, I had all these friends, I was working, and I was so connected, and now I just feel so disconnected, like this person who just sits in their house all the time and doesn't talk to anybody. And that can be a sense of my age or my function doesn't fit who I want to be. I feel less functional. So when we think about our biological age versus our functional age, how is our body working for us? How is our brain working for us? How are we feeling socially and emotionally in connection with the world and so on? There can be a big difference between the number, how we feel on the inside, and how our bodies and our social selves are actually acting. This is where I'm most interested, because research tells us that we can do so many things to make ourselves functionally younger. And I am developing a program of social connection, a bit of a social club, where all of us are focused on improving our functional age, how well our body and our brain and our social connectedness and emotional health work for us and serve us. So if you're interested in that at all, let me know, because this is such an area of passion for me. And I am actively putting together my program to be able to use the research behind what does the data say we can do to prevent dementia? What does the data say we can do to have a more functional body? And sharing that with you all, not just in the form of, well, here's some data and go and do it, but how do we actually take action? How do we get around the numerous obstacles that seem to impede every plan that we have in life to be healthier, follow through on our New Year's resolutions and all this stuff. There's research that tells us how to get around that and how to actually take action in a way that's sustainable and healthy and loving. So, can't wait to see you there. Bye.